So this is a hazard ND deep dive. I don't know actually what the objectives are, but we have the build inspector in front of us. TAF, special powder, EM refire, roll control, sticky fuel, persistent plasma, lead storm, and volatile bullets. What does anything stick out to you about this composition?
Uh, I mean, it looks like it has a good balance of single target damage and crowd control. Maybe something that does stick out to me is perhaps Engineer specifically, because Engineer is not using Inferno, which is one less potential ignition source. But other than that, everybody's basically on board of ignition for VB.
Yeah, well, engineers not doesn't provide any ignition, but at the same time, Scout is running two ignition
Yeah.
weapons, as well as Driller has always been a source of ignition, and then Leadstorm being a hot
Although it is
source.
possibly also good to have electricity as a status effect as well from EM Refire.
Yeah, as well as overcharged PCF from Drac.
Yeah. Good like crowd control status effects too, like from the stun from roll control can be very powerful.
Yeah. Clusters, impact axis, SSGs, IFGs, nothing particularly notable there, just generally
Although
good
maybe
choices.
something to note is compared to everyone else, Gunner's gonna have a bit of a harder time trying to stay alive if Gunner's like isolated.
Yeah, LS is much more dependent on sticking near Driller if Swarmers and other things get
Yeah,
close.
and Gunners basically have to rely on the teammate. So Gunner alone is basically all single target, no crowd control.
An interesting note about the LS build choices, they have armor break, which can be pretty powerful, helping deal with
Yeah.
shellbacks and stinktails and brundles. But it's lower on the
Especially on what is it, the rollies? Sorry, I forgot what they're called for some reason.
The younglings,
The
or
yeah, the
shellbacks.
younglings and the shellbacks. Yeah.
I don't actually know what biome this is. We're about to find out.
But
But yeah,
otherwise, it looks like a pretty synergized fire comp.
probably something I should note is this is rate of fire on the platform gun is a display error on Build Inspector's part because of interference from VWA. So
I see.
It's more than likely engineers actually taking ammo or mag size.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Because rate of fire on the platform gun is kind of a bad mod.
It kind of useless because you can just reload cancel, or rather, yeah.
Animation canceling with the laser pointer can actually lead to very similar rate of fire without rate of fire mod. Okay, I think we can start. As soon as I figure out how to. I should turn.
Looks like no beers being used.
Also, did I die in that previous mission?
I do not see any buff beer.
Once.
Yep. So this might be just a typical ND run.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, well, this will surely go well.
So ND deep dive. This is definitely going to be
at least the hard mission type is the first one.
But do note that PH's blue number is kind of not
It's
real.
refining
all four teammates in this situation are very experienced.
PH edited their blue number to be
yes,
low.
Here we go.
Specifically.
Sounds right.
Yep.
This is.
It seems like to the right is probably where. Yeah, there's a tunnel to the right.
That looks good.
Yeah.
We're going.
Okay.
Oh, I just woke up this.
I'm just gonna shield here.
Coordinated team push.
Let's give this right.
Very decisive. Also a good place to hold, not exposed to many stationaries.
Hey, you see, there's a new body. Ready?
Yep. Oh, actually, I can.
Yeah, we get the other baller.
Are new bowlers from VWA, right?
Okay.
VEA or something.
New ballers are added with more enemy variants. MEV.
So in this case, it's not a standard ND, I think, because does ND require VEA?
ND uses MEV
Okay,
in order to-
I stand corrected. Yeah.
Because all the
Okay.
little white slashers, the mini bulks, all of those are MAV
Right, okay.
variants.
That was a
Alright.
very convenient tunnel.
It just makes
position. This
stations
was
more
extremely
challenging.
Nice
Alright,
landing.
breeder's lit.
Where is it?
Okay, so now the team is
There.
stable, pretty much stabilized
Oh,
here.
there
They
we
want
go.
to help Scout get
Oh, I'm
Nitro right
getting
now.
sprouted by something.
Yeah.
Probably a sprout.
That was a
Oh shit!
pretty
I
good
got
push. Honestly, it was really calm.
Yeah.
I'm making my way to the refinery now.
So RNG there is pretty good because there's not a lot of encounter spawns and stations where they can get hit.
I'm still on clusters. Hold on.
Still could put in a couple of platforms around the ceiling.
Yeah. Also,
Just
Gunner
really
could probably
quickly.
throw down a few ziplines here. There seems to be enough verticality to justify its usage.
That's true. We're in an elevated
Resupply is
position away from the refinery.
I'm just gonna call it.
Some
Yeah,
lines with
I think in this
Yeah,
case,
so
yeah,
Just want to get some
the
plots up.
team probably wants to help Scout push Nitro into the refinery now,
Oh.
especially considering the wave is gonna be soon.
Yeah. Though it mostly seems like Gunner at least is sticking on the high ground, and just
God.
trying to assist the scout from afar, which is not
Yeah.
a bad idea.
No, Scout's down,
Yeah,
which is
fine.
not ideal. Probably could
Resupply.
throw down a zipline to help recover Scout faster.
Yep, another zipline W.
Okay, now the plans are being set up, which is good.
Yep. I believe the swarm has been announced now.
Do they
Oh,
have a
the interesting
resupply? Oh, they
part
do have a
refinery is
resupply
very
down, so that's not
That was
that much.
very quick.
Yeah.
But Scout is down.
Yeah, this was such a nice tunnel to be able to hide in.
Yeah.
Jin, would you recommend Scout Iron Will in this situation?
As long as the team is stable, it's largely unnecessary.
I think I agree with that assessment.
Because if the scout were to Iron Will, they could help the team, but during a swarm, it's still difficult to push objective without the help of the team, especially in refinery. So the only thing scout can do
Yeah.
is mine nitro, and the team doesn't need nitro right now.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think that's a good
Also,
I said
analysis.
the only thing the scout can do. The
Very
scout can
nicely.
also help the team pick up targets and
Go,
generate
go,
the-
Resupplying. Oh, thank you.
5Gs can be useful in this case, but the team seems to be on top of the spawns and don't really need it.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's
nice.
basically why
So
I'm
it seems
saying.
relatively
We can lure
calm,
this. Let's
except
lure it
for
back a little.
tiny bulks.
Is there another bulk? Watch out behind you.
That's actually scary.
One tiny bulk pushes the entire team out of the hole.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a big bulk too. We can kill it with the mini bulk. That's convenient.
Okay, yeah.
And a bunch of shredders from the front.
The remaining stations in the cave.
Yeah, one weakness of LSRS is that it's not very good against shredders, which can be quite annoying.
Even Burning Hell isn't that good against shredders,
Yeah.
but it does
Just gonna
have an
shield
area
here so I can
to make it.
actually get line of sight on the mini.
Good
Very
shield to gain
weak.
some space.
Yep.
Oh
That
no,
is a-
shit! The big bulk just dodged.
Oh dear.
Oh, and I was
That
in
is
range
a bit
apparently.
messy.
I forget that's
Fell
big.
through a crack in the floor.
Oh,
Now
yeah, I know
there's a
what you
lot of people who are
Um,
down.
I'm not sure what I
What will the team do?
Yeah, shit. It probably yes.
Would you call an Iron Will
How
here?
much health is that bulk at?
That depends on if the
I'll get
driller
up.
can deal with the bulk quickly. Yes. It looks like
Yeah,
they
I
determined
think that's a
that
good call.
they could not.
Yeah. It's too much health left. It's gonna take too long for driller to
actually
solo
did a
it.
lot of damage to it.
Oh
my
no,
God.
I VB'd
Oh,
it.
you VB'd it. Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
like, wait, what the
VB'ing it.
hell? I was like, my brain cannot comprehend what just happened.
Yeah.
Okay. So the team now wants to
Yeah.
get make sure they can get their teammates up.
Sprouts and some goobers on me.
Yeah.
Oh, I just accidentally threw a nade. Click the button.
In retrospect, you could kind of make a case for
Oh, damn.
the
That
scout
bulk-
using Iron Will to get up, regardless, because in this case they
That
burned
was
an
very
Iron
small.
Will anyway.
Just died in
Are
shield.
there any,
I don't think Scout would make that much difference there.
No pump jack back there, it seems.
Not
I
sure.
always forget that the damage
Not
radius of mini
sure.
bulks is actually significantly bigger than their.
Yeah, so yeah, zipline desperately
carve,
needed.
Which only matters in shield because at any other time the meatballs would be a problem. But the
The
meatball
Kurlock
you'll be
Sprout
safe from
as
meatballs
stations are
and
really
die to-
annoying because it's really hard to notice the small projectiles they shoot.
Yeah.
They do a lot of damage.
If you're sniped across the cave, it takes a moment for you to pinpoint where it came from.
Oh, there's a
So they're
rat
pretty
right in the
annoying.
middle of that. Oh, and I just got.
Maybe worth just throwing shield on face.
Honestly, I just...
So obviously this is hard to note, hard to analyze from a single person's POV. I'm not sure what the rest of the team is doing at the moment.
Yep.
But calling down pump jacks and pushing objectives is good.
Well, I am like out of LSLS.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh!
I got
It
stuck
seems
in the
like
pit.
there was a wave that was.
Oh
missed
no,
by
I'm
the
lagging.
Okay.
Shit.
I think that was
I
ambient spawn.
My
Like
ping
just
just
spawn on
hit
top of Gunner.
800 for a second. Okay, it's back down to normal.
Whoops. Let me not.
Not quite actually.
That was very fast though.
Shit.
Very fast wave.
Well, what's here? That's nice.
Oh, it's 1,000. Damn.
Looks like
So
Drew's coming
Engineer
in from
and
a side
Gunner
tunnel.
is down right now, and I'm assuming they will have announced soon. Do Korok Sprouts respawn?
No,
Okay.
as far as I know, no.
Oh shit.
That might be one that just was alive.
Get this.
There was an
So they
awake
do need to be
sprout that
waking
just,
up.
like, assassinated me.
My ping is...
Woken up in order to actually
Right,
become
right.
a threat by taking damage. Or
Back to
I think if you get really close to them, they'll wake up on their own. Like,
It's
they
getting a
might
bit
actually just have-
spicy at the moment. Yeah. Because they're gonna have an announced wave soon.
Oh,
Yeah,
And Gunner is down.
I killed a slasher and it killed me. Okay.
and
But
struggling
not
to stay
really
up.
consequential because the team
we
can
do have
hit.
a
Back
respawn.
Yeah,
to the
now there goes the announcement.
Yep.
A bit scuffed so far, but
They
Yeah.
can go back to the previous known safe
For just how
location, which
free
is
the
a
landing
cave,
was.
which is probably good. I
Pretty
think they
scuffed
do
so
have
far.
enough for another resupply to survive through this one.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting
And
because this cave
unfortunately,
actually
our
had
hold is
a
substantially
really
worse now.
favorable drop location because it was right next to that
Yeah.
tunnel, which had good perspective on the rest of the cave. But actually, the cave terrain itself is
Fine.
pretty miserable.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm completely out of LSLS.
Behind us.
Especially
Shield,
where
So
all the
if
resub are.
yeah, if also
Ah.
another remark is if you see
Oh,
the bulk hits to the left, there could be
we
a
might
zip line
actually
there
want
to
to fall
help
back a little bit
the
to
teammates
the
get down
nicer
to the
part.
other side of the tunnel
Let's
if
go behind
in
the
case
wall.
shit hits the fan.
Like that.
Okay, there's one zip now, which is good.
Yep.
We could get plants.
And yeah, definitely need repellent.
Yeah, there's grubs behind
Yeah.
us.
Watch out, sucker. Oh, I just
Scout is down
Sorry,
in
yeah.
somewhere.
Here's a
I
shield.
think it might have killed me.
That is
Okay, so both
Oh, no,
down
they're
near each
trying to
other. That's fine.
The scout is down in
Oh
the middle
no,
of
and
the
this
ball.
fucking sentinel also trashed.
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah, I think that the team can survive through this swarm pretty chill. It's just a bit messy.
A bit messy. I think they might be able to use repellent a little bit more to a greater effect in the tunnel.
Yeah.
I am really running out of LSLS. This is the one problem with LSLS.
Something I might do with repellent is like, if you stick repellent down closer to the floor on one side, and then you stick repellent on the ceiling and down close to the floor on the other side, you can force the bugs to sort of have to zigzag through the tunnel.
Yeah.
Which can also help gather them together as they make turns.
Yep. I agree there. There's probably like not enough repellent because you can also put up a few put up a few repellent near the walls, like here, to force them into one very tight choke on the floor.
Yeah, and that would help, especially. That would help all the classes be able to figure out deal with the bugs.
Especially if you have an IFG down, having a tight choke makes IFGs that much more useful.
And it also helped Gunner because Gunner can only switch targets so fast with Lead Storm. And
Yeah.
It doesn't have the cone to help with safety.
Also note that Lead Storm has massively nerfed stun.
Yes.
And also that you can't move while using it. Honestly, I should have maybe tried Alamo.
That's interesting.
I don't know. I actually think in some ways Alamo VB makes a lot of sense as a concept. Since it doesn't matter as much that your damage is a bit worse.
And it's still better than Burning Hell.
Yeah. Well, especially since most of the problem with Burning Hell for single target is actually the heat. Like, the damage from LSLS is much less important from just the fact that it doesn't have the heat downside. That does kind of make Burning Hell unusable for single target damage.
I would
Beyond
recommend that the now they're building pipes, which is good. I was about to say.
2 swarms in, and they just started on the pipes.
Yeah.
When you
That
get
was
the,
a second swarm without
next
laying any
system.
pipes. That was interesting.
The team does recognize that
Yeah,
fact.
the nexuses
Yep.
are kind of
Yeah, kill them.
slightly problematic.
One's lit.
The slashers are very mean.
Yeah.
Okay, well now
And
I'm gonna
now
die
there's
to
a
these
bunch more of
slashers.
That is terrifying from popping a Nexus.
They do so much damage. It's so mean.
Yeah, this is one downside of bringing LSLS specifically, because you really have to stick close to Driller. Otherwise you'll be
Yeah,
like
kill
really
slashers.
screwed over by slashes and stuff.
I
Especially
cannot
when you
fight
lose the stun,
two
yeah, you
slashers.
can't really defend
Like,
yourself that
I'm
easily.
all in on VB to kill slashers. Because I can't actually stop moving to kill them. Oh.
There's a surprising number of Corlock sprouts in that. The end of that pipe.
And some of them are not activated somehow.
I think all of them are inactivated.
There
Oh,
are
and shellback.
stalkers and shellbacks. Oh no.
I would even say that I
I
just
would
got bumped
consider
onto a shellback.
the ambient swarms to be more dangerous than announced ones, because announced ones you get a like pre-warning basically.
Yeah.
With ambient ones you sometimes you get suddenly screwed by
It's
like
not
10
known to do
slashes.
very well against shellbacks.
Yeah, and the other thing is,
That's
the
just
team
a-
is more likely to be split up, so that warning is a little bit more valuable, because
Yeah.
otherwise they're trying to push objective as quickly as possible.
Jakey.
Yeah.
Well, the bulk is near Jakey, but Jakey's an easier res.
Engineer and gunner are down, but this doesn't seem very
no.
problematic right now
Okay, yeah,
until
I'm-
the announced swarm is
Right
coming.
now.
Yep. An announced.
I'm sectioned
A
off
swarm
by
has
both.
been announced.
Yeah, I'm coming.
So they really want to get
Sacks
engineer up fast
alive.
and move back to probably the cave hold, I presume.
Probably.
Oh shit, we're gonna bolt.
The cave hold's gotten a
good
bit
part of
worse
it now.
ever since the bulks exploded.
Yeah. That's another big
Oh,
reason.
turn around
that
actually. Let's lure it back this way.
Definitely need a lot of
Yeah.
repellent.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, the floor there is bad enough that a bowl will be an upgrade. Except for the meatballs. I do really wish we had the meatball removal mod. Or the meatball carve removal mod. Not just removing meatballs. That would be...
So especially with
bit cheaty.
increased
Yes.
with the more terrain that's carved by bulks, I think it's good for more repellent to be put down, especially near the floor.
Oh, shit,
Sorry.
that's
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure on the floor or on the walls.
It's a little messy.
Oh, sorry, I meant more towards the walls to force them on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, swarmers are really dangerous when you LSLS VV gunner.
I do have
Yeah.
shields. I'm... Yeah, okay.
I don't know if
I think we're
Driller has
fine.
terrain carved C4,
There's
but
like two
perhaps I
stalkers
think
and an arb as
it
the
might be
only
better
dangerous
for
enemies left.
Driller to carve out a little more space in terrain that's
Okay,
less
arb
awful.
dead. Yeah, the Praetorians are blocking a res, but they're not actually gonna kill anybody.
What do you
Like
mean?
it's really
Stalker,
hard
stalker,
to
stalker.
fight in the sloped terrain that's created by bulks.
Oh
There
yeah.
are like two more stalkers.
If they
they keep doing this.
If they
thing
cut
that,
down
they
some of the
charge at me,
dividing line
but
between the
it'll
balls, it might
spam
actually help.
flamethrower at them and they just
Yeah.
ignore it entirely.
Yeah, it's because they only... I'm pretty sure if they take a small enough amount of
Where
damage,
is
taking
Engineer?
damage just makes them run
And
faster.
how
it
did they
doesn't
go
de-aggro
that
them.
far?
Like,
Yeah,
So if you
Clear
need to
down,
like
back
so
behind.
flamethrower does a small
Yeah.
enough amount of damage that it makes them angry.
I
but
assume that's
not
from kiting. Okay, that's fine.
actually cancels
That's
their
reachable.
attack. Where the fuck is this suppressor doing?
Pressers.
Can you C4 Jakey's body?
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
good.
it's dead. It's
That's
dead.
a good
Oh,
call.
We're good.
It's dead. It's dead.
C4ing down teammates
Oh,
when
yeah,
it's
yes,
and when
yes.
they're down in hard to reach terrain is always makes it easier to get them back
Well,
up.
You gotta trust your teammate to go in for one of those.
Yep.
I'm like really back here. Just go back and work on pipe. Deploy the Morkite.
Actually, if you flatten this little bump right here, I think forward is better than back there. Back there has like all that terrain. Like the ball
Yep,
is
the
actually
team-
fine.
The team recognizes that the terrain is
Especially
a bit
'cause we can
awful,
actually kill
so
shot
they're
them
working on
with
making it a
LSLS.
bit better for holding.
Because cutting down that middle dividing line
There's a
also
cover.
helps you see,
Yeah.
and that can help with sticky placement and all that.
I'm never gonna be able to ignite it.
Although in the meantime, the team might need to try to hurry up with the objective.
This
Yes.
zipline is not very helpful since I put it into the pit.
Which means that zipline being not very helpful
Oh, there's just
means
a
there
bunch
could
of
be another
goobers and
zipline down.
goobers floating up there.
Yep.
That's fun.
Like, this has been both a very sloppy mission and, for the most part, a very chill mission. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
We've gotten away with it being quite sloppy.
They actually haven't gathered the Morkite.
Deploy their Morkite.
That is also another objective to
It's not me.
complete.
And in
Do
a
you have
deep
more kite
dive, it's
groceries?
required.
I have
Yes.
one more kite.
It's not that. It's not me. Oh, wait, it is me. Is it me? Right, it's me because my HUD doesn't show Morkite on deep dives. I got
That's
killed by 2
unfortunate.
slashers.
Yeah, this
There are
is
some problems
again
with LSLS.
very, very
Slasher
dangerous
resistance.
when you're away from driller.
I'm trying to rescue my God damn it.
Just skateboarding past.
Also, do note that
Yeah.
sticky flames cannot be applied to the surface
Wait,
I
of
think
so
this should be
the
good for Nitra.
refinery,
Hopefully.
which is
My
also
HUD just-
something
I've
to
not
be
been
aware
really
of.
looking for it.
Yep.
Yeah, oh yeah, we have so much.
At least
I'm
without
gonna
any
shield
mods.
this reso.
We have 3 in the bank.
Excellent
So
choice of mods in Minecraft resupplying
Now we actually
sounds.
have a nice flag.
And the Minecraft TNT you might have seen earlier.
Yeah.
There are goobers.
Turbo!
Oh, what?
Sounds
the?
just
Okay,
like the
that
real
got-
thing.
Got food.
That wasn't even shooting at me. Wait, I don't know what killed
Why
me. I
did-
just died.
I think a
I would
Foover.
consider there to be a bit of a lack of
There was a
repellent
Foover
again.
that I think
Yep.
it
It's
flew
kind of
past and
open.
you ran
Yeah.
under the bombs that it was leaving.
Yeah, engineers. It's for some for engineers it's a bit
People-
difficult to be always aware of. But whenever you have like bulk calves and whatever, you need to be on top
that
of
is
your
impressive
repellent.
stuff.
Make sure that you update your setup, even if you think it's complete from a previous state.
Having LSLS for
Yep.
repressors is
Sometimes
so
I
nice.
actually can get
Yes.
two. I
Yeah,
get two
everyone-
ambitious when I have extra platforms.
Yeah.
I'm just like, maybe I can add more platforms and more platforms and more platforms. Gotta be careful.
Oh, there's a bridge somewhere. I'll find that.
But usually until something breaks, it doesn't actually ruin anything.
Yeah.
Especially with the bulks carving away some of the
Okay,
platforms
there
that used to
Has you
exist.
jump off
Yeah.
a bunch
Always
of
gonna
ledges.
need to have
Yeah.
add more.
Okay, so now it's in the pipe repair phase, which is usually the easier phase.
Yep. It's
In this
pretty
phase,
easy to get
yeah.
sloppy during this phase
Yeah.
because it's so like there isn't that much pressure, but everybody splits up to go get the pipes, so it can actually lead to some chain downs.
Usually it's not like
That was
mission
like 2 LSLS bullets.
failure threatening, but usually just
Yeah.
gets a bit sloppy.
So much damage.
This is a bad area though.
True.
Yes.
Believe.
Yeah, it's always a
Like
bit
faster
dangerous to
drop pod.
stay
Please
near the
let
res-
me
in.
I mean
Runs.
the pod before it
Yes.
opens.
Okay.
Oh, that was
Oh,
an
That's
interesting
unfortunate.
mission.
That is
That was-
unlucky.
an interesting mission.
No. I can't.
That's
Just ruined.
additionally unfortunate.
Well, that was a mission. That was hilariously just like
Alright.
all over
I
the
wonder
place.
what's the next stage.
Yep.
I think that's like classic res.
Well, and
Yeah,
classic me being on
that first
LSLS,
mission that didn't
I
seem
am not
particularly
playing on
eventful.
LSLS.
Good initial pushes and choice of
Yes,
holds.
and it shows.
Reasonable
Number of
pacing.
times that I died.
Module the mistake of calling down too many resupplies because someone saw it was a single mission.
Oh, it's
Seems
Cable
pretty
Cluster.
smooth.
Oh, it's rich atmo. I hadn't even noticed that.
Mining and cave flux.
No.
That's gonna help my LSLS.
That should be relatively chill, I want to say.
Yeah. 27-minute refinery is okay. It seems like they probably could have done it
Anyways, well,
faster.
I would.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I think
Dreadnought
the
AV
downs
is the
in the
greatest.
initial
True.
two announced
Even with
swarms
waves.
cost them a lot of time.
Yeah.
Will we be able to get swarms during it?
Yes.
Okay, so important
Yeah,
note.
okay.
Sounds like
It
they're
allows
running
swarms
Dreadnought
and
with
waves
waves.
to occur.
Okay,
With swarms.
that's a very important change. So they can't abuse
So,
the
yeah.
mechanic of having a dreadnought. It kind of run the dreadnought because it suspends announced swarms.
Yeah, so instead of keeping the Dreadnought around as long as
Don't
possible, they're
accidentally
instead
run.
going to want
Oh
to
god damn it! Why is it
kill it as quickly as possible so they don't
Yeah.
stack the Dreadnought.
web spitter encounters?
That is an interesting and probably fun change.
Yep.
That's weird. I found do something about that. I want to figure out the increased aggro range thing.
Not
Removing
relevant
them
in
as a
this
counter.
case, but losing
Oh,
stun
there's already been
LSLS
sent
also
to me.
means you can't really suspend, or rather stop, interrupt menace from shooting at you or your teammates.
That's a hole. Wanna plug that? I guess we ran past
You
it.
can.
The
if you stun
micro
menace.
stuns, when they do trigger, does stun it a little bit, but yeah.
That causes it to burrow instead.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
But then you have lower chances of stunning it, so it might take a while longer.
Yep. Much lower chance.
Wow. I died before you could even ignite it. Damage stubby. I will admit, okay, that build that Nemergix was talking about, legitimately quite good. I'm just gonna shield out for this breeder.
What build is that?
The
Would like this shield to be a bit more aggressive
Faster, 'cause those were, like,
to gain more ground into the cave
they
for more
should be.
visible line of sight,
The
but
one,
it's fine.
the EMR build claiming that EMR was buffed. Did you see? Oh wait,
Good
was
teamwork
that...
here.
I'm confused.
Scout lit up the
Did you
cave
see
very
that?
quickly, so the team
No.
can see what they're dealing with.
Some combat repellent would be a
Yeah.
good touch.
It's a VWA EMR build taking weak
But
points
also there's
into
not that
tier
many-
5
There's not that many bugs or
electric
encounters
arc.
at the moment, so
Yeah.
it's also a lot less important.
Because weak point being
What
50
is
plus
important
50%
right now is
actually
to
massive. Like, that's a
identify where
huge
the next third is before the
Yeah.
next announced wave hits.
The reason I don't take
I'm-
it is versus
I'm not
Goblins
really
and Troopers.
following the comm here, so I'm not sure if they identify
So
where
I
it is.
think now that it's plus, even actually at plus 50%.
Okay, they have now it's an important junction. Do they want to pop the dread right now?
Well, yeah, you break the sacks and then the half HP, and then from there you don't get any bonus.
They found the dirt.
Yes.
A now swarm is
Um,
coming. Do they want
where
to
do we
stack
wanna
the
fight?
swarm with
I'm at the dirt.
dreadnought? Probably not.
Third's here.
We will find out.
This is very rich ammo.
Okay, so they just actually started
like-
talking about the mission.
Just ignoring everything.
Making it
You would just
making
jump
it to
off
the
a
dirt first
cliff.
as LSLS gunner. Oh, those are some shockers.
It's all shockers
It
here.
is all shockers. This is very small. But we don't want to fight in the room because of the egg.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming they want to deal with the Noun Swarm first to avoid stacking on top with a dread on top of the spawns,
Yeah.
Okay, it's just grown so
which
far.
is probably a good decision. Good repellent usage to force bugs on the floor.
Which are what?
Could use a few more down the tunnels as well.
Friend.
LSLS is nice.
Yes.
Could also block one side off,
Right.
but I
Yeah,
guess
yeah,
it's a bit
yeah,
less
yeah.
relevant when you have stuff that can dig through.
Yeah.
Runs behind.
It'll just open up the hole again.
Yeah. Clusters can be a good complement to LSVB Gunner because it provides stun.
Oh,
It
Foobers,
might not,
Foobers.
it might not
Mission.
kill
I do
everything,
like that, huh?
but it can
Yes.
provide stun on stuff.
And it does do
I have
AoE, which
very,
is
very bad ignition.
desperately needed.
Yeah. Orbulus is okay. This is from normal, like just spawns, not the dread egg.
Always be careful using TCF while there are menaces around, especially
Yeah.
ones such as the
Yeah, Armor
laser
Break
menace.
LSLS really
It's
shits
also
on
generally
this.
good to call out
Um,
TCS before you shoot it, so that your teammates can be aware of your TCF shots.
Yeah. Driller
Anyways, go to the
EPC
last room.
themselves
If it
on
doesn't go,
you know,
we'll
laser
fight
menace.
the dread there. Otherwise,
Yeah, that's
dread,
unfortunate.
factory.
Quite.
Or that room where the dread is already in might be.
It's good that
Honestly, it's
drillers
probably
carving
fine.
out.
We could just-
Yeah. Also, another thing for drillers to do is to carve out where they're holding a little bit inside tunnels.
Oh, no, actually,
Making a
this is
wider
pretty
fighting
good.
space is
Pretty
always
Oh, nice,
helpful
okay.
for you
Know
to
the ballers.
go around.
Horizontal
I just-
kiting space is
wasted all my
extremely important.
VP
Yeah.
on. Oh, there's another baller behind that
A
one.
lot of team ignition
Yeah,
going
there's
on,
bowlers everywhere here. Watch
Yeah.
the ledge.
clearing out station spitballers very quickly.
It was the perfect time to have dumped all my VP into an oppressor. Okay, wanna go.
It's also a
pop
good
and
time
we
to
finish
dump a
clearing.
few zip lines into the cave, even if you don't necessarily need to use
Gonna
it
shield out.
when you have verticality like this.
Might also be one of those times where you put repellent on the floor instead of the ceiling.
Yeah, yeah, that's also
Yeah,
a good,
it's
good
very
decision
low.
because we want to avoid
Oh.
bugs that come up like 90 degrees vertical ledges to spit you in the face or something.
Alright, so they pop the dreadnought egg. This cave should be the last cave, and is also really good fighting.
I'll
right now.
pop these
Yeah.
XI.
It's flat, it's round, it's good for
Next
kiting,
pops.
and they can kill the nexuses to have a good arena.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shield the reset real quick.
So we're talking about the lack of.
So because there are
leadership ability. Help,
swarms
I'm
that
weak,
can
I'm
happen
weak.
during
Yeah.
that, it's now good for engineer to set up a ring of platforms around the team, so then they can
But yeah, there are
force
only
bugs
like
to pass in
3
a
leeches to
limited
this
few
entire
chokes.
mission. That is not much of a cluster. Also,
Yeah.
Hive Guard. Open.
If they dealt with the dreadnought fast enough, it wouldn't
Rack
matter.
on
But if they got
ceiling,
caught with
it
a
makes
wave or a
sense.
swarm,
That's
at the
true.
wrong
Yeah.
time,
They just didn't take
that
up
could
space up.
that could cause that
Or
could
if
help
it's
the
the
With
team.
Hive
Cycle
Guard,
spawn
because
spread,
of
so it
how
won't
the
take 5,000
stand
years.
invincibility works, sometimes you can't kill
Yeah,
it
Morkite.
In
fast
theory.
because it just takes
Yeah,
time.
God.
It just takes forever.
I believe we
Yeah.
just got wave.
So I
we
think
did.
they would like to put up some repellent now, or beforehand.
Foobers.
A wave has spawned.
Yeah, it's never too late to
Really?
put the repellent. So this tunnel would be excellent if you force some repellent on the ceiling, on the sides,
Hive guard,
to force them
please.
to come down in the
Please.
one direction.
Yep.
It's here.
Could also use a couple of zip lines in this
Wait a second, there's a
room,
busy
just so that you can, if
Oh,
you
yeah,
somehow
yeah,
get
yeah.
launched, you can get caught,
Yes.
you can catch
Skip
the
mini
zip
book.
lines,
We don't even need to
you can
open
use
it.
extra
Oh,
maneuver
there's 2 mini books.
options.
We get 2 chances at it.
Especially if you can put the zip lines at a slant.
Clearly, ND
Yeah.
is
Enough of a
cheating
slam.
because we have
Clearly.
mini bolts.
Because we just
They can
don't have to
also
fight
use the little
box.
box to try to kill the hive guard, right?
That does sound like the plan.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
shall see if they
When you
are
can
able
use
to
bolts to
execute it.
kill dreadnoughts, is
We all-
excellent
we all
because
just
you
need to
save
stand in the
so
same
much
spot, I
ammo and
suppose.
time.
And
Right
time, yeah. It's
Yeah.
honestly
I will hug the dreadnought.
incredible.
It's more important in this case
Oh,
because
no,
the
no, we need to. Yeah,
the
yeah.
difficulty really
Uh,
forces you to make
No, don't
good
res,
pacing
don't res, don't
when you
res.
can have
We need to stand in the same spot. Stop
waves
moving
that can
around.
spawn during
No,
dreads.
come stand in the same spot. Stop splitting up. Die
Do
to
you
the
need to
dreadnought.
pop the yellow overhealth when using dreads? Using bolts?
Beautiful.
You don't.
No,
Okay,
you do
that
not.
answers
You
my
have to
question.
kill the
I'm
sentinels,
hugging a dreadnought,
but then once the armor's up,
immediately
Immediately
There's no
dies
problem.
to
That makes sense.
two mini bulks that were also
Oh,
on the
I'm
dreadnought.
hugging them.
Alright, so that was really good.
That
Very
was
good
yes.
pacing.
Okay, we just
I
needed to
also
all stand in
didn't
the
have
same
to watch
spot
them
since they
fight the
were
dreadnought
aggroing
for
on
20
Oh, I'm
minutes.
outrunning my shield. That's hilarious.
That was great. That was
Yeah.
great for the team.
This
it was great
was
for us.
a mission. We
Yeah,
used a
it's
single.
always
reason
good
why
when you
this
can
entire
kill
mission.
dreadnoughts with a bulk. It saves
Oh,
so
no,
much
that's two.
time,
That was two. That was two.
ammo.
We're leaving with
But now we
3,
have
despite
we have
me
3.
wasting like
And
a
it punches
47.
through all
Yeah.
all of the health gates.
Yeah,
It's a 4 egg next.
Or
It should
any of the
go
other annoying
Well,
gates.
hopefully we can cheese the.
it's
Right.
just so efficient.
Kill the dread again.
That is a tiny
before
hole.
we kill egg. Behind us.
Very dangerous.
Oh, we're already already.
Okay, I will say, rich atmo, it really doesn't matter that I can't move with LSLS.
Yeah, it does things.
Engineer could always plat off behind, but it's not really important in this case because the team's moving so fast.
Yeah.
The team could have chosen to like stay in the wall before Molly reaches the drop pod, but in this case, I don't
This-
think it matters that much because
Oh,
they
yeah,
have
I'll
a
get
lot
it
of
too.
digging enemies.
That engineer got grabbed.
No! There's swarmers!
Staying near the drop
Just
pod
rumors.
is always
Distraction.
dangerous,
Be playing
even if you're
little-
trying to
So it looks like-
Yeah, I was gonna say,
bug
you
inside.
should C4 us.
Gunner was going for a clip. Try to clip in the
Yeah.
side of the drop pod.
The clip is not always reliable. It's easier when you have high
Oh, I'm back. I'm
unreliable
in. We swap
ping for
places.
some reason.
Strategic.
I don't know. It's unreliable,
Molly.
though. I have gotten a little better at it recently.
Molly disappeared.
It
Doors
also
open.
only really helps
This
and
was...
if you're just trying to keep yourself
I've
safe.
got- I've got Will.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
But
This
doesn't
was a
help as
mission.
much for the team.
Yeah, bit,
That was
bit easy. I'd say.
Very rich atmosphere.
Yeah. that
Also,
is
it's kind of abusing an unintended feature.
I think it could be fun having a difficulty that is based on rich atmo though.
I do think it would.
Like, just
Very,
up the
very good
speed and
stage.
everything.
Very good pacing.
Like
very
playing,
efficient.
honestly,
Rich
rich
Saved a
atmosphere
lot of
would have been
ammo.
11 by 1.7.
Yeah.
Rich
So
atmosphere
probably
is really
without
good
the
for
health,
pacing.
because the health
Yeah.
is stupid.
4x, 1
But, like,
dread,
just
and,
up bug
and
speed to,
parasites.
like,
That seems like a pretty easy
Insane
stage.
amounts.
And the hidden downside, it came right after a rich atmosphere
And
mission.
this is
So now the
4x.
team's
Yeah.
might be feeling a little sluggish.
Hey, wait, I just realized.
Especially with
whenever bringing
LSV
we
becoming
just
having
use
a
mini bolts.
potential
We
movement
just
penalty.
bring burning
Oh,
health
and
VP
parasites?
and trust that
Oh.
there will be a bulk to kill it.
That's a bad matchup for LSLS.
That's the plan. That's the new
You
strategy.
can't guarantee that.
Do
Yeah,
parasites
yeah.
do
So,
damage now?
so we stall out for 10 minutes on the dread, waiting for a bulk to spawn.
What do you mean?
Because
Really, that's
I
how
mean,
good
in my
power
You
in
start
my
by
experience,
popping the
parasites
dread,
don't do a lot of
Hope
damage.
that a bulk spawns.
Parasites
you
are
just keep
kinda like
fighting
swarmers.
waves until
Oh,
Okay.
a bulk
They
They
spawns,
do
What?
damage, yeah.
and then you.
They do have an attack.
I go out.
Oh,
Very
septics.
quick
No
clear
one
of the
did,
initial.
so
we're stuck in a house, though.
that hurts.
Septic's really
Yeah.
deadly.
The most
The
threat.
Harvester Nexus will be a thing soon, hopefully.
Possibly
That is
throw down a couple of
We
quick
should just
repellents,
is
but
lit.
it seems like the team's pretty much stabilized here.
Yes.
Yeah. Can't really comment.
Hoover is also lit.
Over. Thank you. God damn it! We got web spinners again. God. I'm shielding resub.
No,
Probably
Hoover
good
is
to
lit.
maybe even just go through the dirt, but I guess Scouts trying to get the nitro, so makes sense to hold here if they are able to.
Yep. There's definitely
Oh,
plenty
sorry.
of nitro in the starting cave, though it
Yeah.
might still make sense to relocate the team into a safer hold position. We'll put up armor repellent or something.
In this case, I'm pretty sure it's because the
Parasites.
team doesn't feel a lot of pressure, so they don't feel the
Suck.
need
Oh,
to
So
go to that
mutated,
dirt.
no one.
I agree
I
with
almost
that.
forget that's on. Clearly, they need to spawn Hoovers.
The skill number.
Yes. And then you. Oh
lot
god!
of
And then
web
you'll have
spinners.
recursive
Yep.
Foobers.
Oh, that'd be an interesting use for parasites. That would just be super critical.
So after initial stabilization,
if you
it's
make
always good to
anything
have
besides
take out the terrain scanner and
parasites-
check the rough terrain of
Actually,
the mission
yeah.
if you can, just to make sure you know where you're trying to go and where you plan to go.
Let him on relay.
That's a lot of slashes.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna go
Probably a
find
Nexus.
the. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, please forget. I'm gonna go find the dread now.
Okay.
So
Okay,
maybe
the
they're
plan is
starting-
to kill the Dreadnought first, I think.
Yeah.
Which makes a lot of
Where am
sense.
I?
That's probably why they didn't.
We should probably
start.
Where am I
push mid.
going? Okay, I think I just went the wrong way. Yeah, I do.
Let's go with.
And now they're
There's
looking at
still
starting
just
the
endless,
This is
So,
not the
Maybe
right
I don't
way.
know.
Oh, this is not the right way. Okay.
Not quite sure what the plan is.
Let's not push with, but push against. This way.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the plan is.
It's the classic LSLS gunner solo push.
Not
I
I like the
out.
greatest
aggressiveness
idea.
here.
Yeah,
I like the
shield placement,
aggressiveness. Yeah,
That
very
is good
aggressive.
shield.
Good line of sight in the cave is excellent.
Okay, oh, hitting
And if the
this
team is
sprout.
We're
behind it, it
surrounded by
won't take much
nexuses
to-
that are gonna. It's a
yeah,
why?
we-
Why
Let's
are
run
we
back.
Actually,
Those nexuses might be a little bit dangerous.
They're very
And there's
dangerous.
a wave.
It's from the front. Oh no, exploder! Ollie.
Oh, got us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. yeah.
Oh, Molly
Exploders
pushed me.
around the
Oh.
corners
Okay,
are
we're fine.
particularly
Yeah,
dangerous, especially when they get
Exploder-
ignited
Yeah,
in
you're good. I'm
VB
gonna
and then they
shield
delay
on
the
groceries.
explosion until you like literally at exactly where they are.
Especially if Molly's trying to counter your
Molly
ability.
Yeah.
is actually.
Molly is also very dangerous.
Yep. Oh god.
Well,
Why?
it's
I don't know
very
why I
dangerous.
just stood there and tanked
Let's
those
leave
digs.
this, but
Yeah, I think the wave is. Oh, the wave is mostly on JPEG.
Got
Pretty sure
down,
it
but that's
stopped coming.
probably just
Suckers,
unfortunate
suckers,
Yeah,
events.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Oh.
There's a mini
Oh,
bulk.
there's.
Too many bulks.
oh,
Hey,
we-
wait a second.
maybe.
Oh,
Wait a
mini
minute.
bulks, mini bulks.
Egg
Okay. No, I
hunts don't
jumped. Why did I
have
jump towards
announced
those?
swarms,
Wait a
but
second.
you have
Try
plenty
this
of
iron will
Femken
to pop the
swarms.
dread.
Honestly,
Uh,
I'll
Egg don't have
Where-
announced
where is the
swarms
dread?
in
It's
passive
I mean, it's-
passive
I
ways.
have line of sight to it.
we could
There
maybe
shouldn't be
even.
any announced
Yeah, we
ones
can
in
just
this
drill
mission
towards it.
because of the egg range.
Save the iron will.
As
You
in
can
the
actually pop
egg
it with breach
can
through the
trigger
walls,
like
but-
announced egg swarms.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can breach it through the wall from here. Just like,
Okay, well-
just shoot it. Oh, I got sprouted.
So
Come into the tunnel.
okay,
Jakey. Oh,
bit-
that
a
works.
little bit
Exploded
messy.
just yet.
Yeah. Oh, also, can you seal this tunnel?
Okay, they've got a C4 on the Dreadnought egg, so now they can activate it whenever they want.
There's a mini bulk. Raw mini.
Run!
Shield.
Can you seal the tunnel?
Could use some repellent, as
pop.
always.
You can pop
Yep.
dread.
Pop it. Okay.
Trying not to comment on that too many times, because
Yeah, it gets a bit
probably
annoying.
get, probably get
Oh,
the
that was
idea.
last shield.
Colo reset.
It's already down. Okay.
Yeah, being on top of
I
these
have
shield
shields
guns
again.
is
There's
also
too many
extremely
bulks. Let's
important,
run
especially
in
when
the
playing
circle
higher
where we can actually
difficulties.
dodge
Yes.
these mini bulks.
Because when you're out of a shield and you
Oh
when,
god, I'm gonna get.
when you're out of a
I'm
shield, you realize it by
Whatever
needing a
the
Oh, no.
shield.
is.
Okay.
You can't use a shield to get a shield if you don't have any
Okay.
shields.
Yeah.
Look, I am getting.
Oh,
If you
shit.
find yourself in a situation where you need a shield and you don't have a shield, probably
And it's-
about to die.
Yeah, and that's kind of bad.
I...
There is a bulk that can't be used to pop the dreadnought, or rather to kill the dreadnought.
No, no.
Are the
Definitely
small
looks
bulks
like that's
fast
part
or
of the
something?
plan.
Still good.
I
Still
think
good.
bulks are just deceptively
Oh god, oh god,
fast.
why-
and I don't
why did
think
they
bulks
Probably
just
will
because
there?
bulks
they're small, but they move fast.
I don't have.
Oh, that's another wave.
I
It's
feel
coming
like
down the drop
Scouts
level.
being down quite
Oh wait,
a
wait,
while.
wait! I have a plan. I have a
Shield
plan.
that's
Oh my
raining
God.
from
Oh
the
no, it
sky
re-aggroed.
is terrifying.
Oh, I could have killed it all.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a wave. Okay.
Okay, try to use.
Gunners
I might
disjointed
have
from
to
the
iron
team.
will, I just put myself
This
in
is
the
a
Yeah.
bit,
spot.
it's getting a
Now
bit
there's a
spicy.
wave.
Yeah, yeah. Use.
I'm assuming it's
Somebody
gonna
call
have
Molly.
to, someone's gonna have
Somebody
to
just
pop
did
iron will
Molly.
soon.
Molly's
Yeah, yeah.
trying to
Molly's
move
moved.
my
Molly's
way.
moved.
This is
I'm shielding
quite
on this
chaotic
reset.
now.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's getting a bit messy.
It went from kind of bad to just really bad.
Okay,
Watch
there
the
is a
dread, watch
wave
the dread.
everywhere. There's also a normal bulk. Okay, we may have fucked around a little too much. A little bit.
I agree with that
Just a
assessment.
little
I
bit.
agree
Okay.
with that as well.
Spawn. Kind of thing is spawn.
There's a lot of too many dwarves are
We're
down.
good now. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
PH is up. Is the only
Wait,
one down
many
now.
bolts are on Jakey and the dread.
Oh, okay. What I
Okay,
realized
Gunner
is if
and
you kill
Driller
one
are
of the
together
mini
now,
bulks,
which is
it'll
good.
pop this. Well, actually, okay. Here.
It was just
Engineers
fucking alright.
mostly
Yeah, well, the
close
second
by.
one will
Now they
kill it.
probably want to try to get Scout up anytime soon.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
Especially with the IFGs might be quite helpful.
Yeah.
Getting the dreadnought near the bulks as they've been
It's
trying
hiding
to
its
for
ass
quite
in the
some
wall.
time.
Nope. Okay, here. Alright.
Oh, there
good,
goes the
that's good.
dread.
There
And
we
there goes
go.
the dreadnought.
Nice. Good kill.
Ball.
Very good.
Readers in here.
Goody bolt. And also, we could just
Target
go
prioritization,
Okay.
Probably.
prioritization in
Well, the
higher
best
difficulties is
exploit, if I
always
make
funny
sense,
because you have
otherwise
so many
it's
things to shoot at.
Oh, there's just tunnels.
There's quite a list of targets,
Yeah, the list just keeps going on.
which is part of what makes it even more important.
Well,
I would
that's
like to
Yeah.
wake up now.
Yes.
I have spent most of these missions just sleeping. Dear lord.
Yeah.
Sleeping
Oh
is
god,
a
and
good
then
way to go through
first
missions. I
warm-up
do agree.
mission where I'm pretty sure the two of like you died like 10 minutes into the mission, I died like 15 minutes in, and then the mission lasted for 30 minutes. Okay.
Okay, let's.
So the dreadnought has been built.
Start doing egg things now, I suppose.
Yeah,
This-
that's from that. For example, that slasher staying
Oh,
near
I'm
the
out of
ledges,
shields. Let me go
vertical
grab
ledges
some
where
of
it's
those.
like 90 degrees is
Like
always
Nexus.
dangerous.
Yeah, because you can't see them coming.
Let me
Uh,
really grab some
Oh wait, right.
shields.
Let's hold here.
Okay, just call some resubs. I'm grabbing shields.
Donors again.
That's
shields.
announced egg
Oh,
swarm,
what
which
the
is the only
fuck?
one because
Okay,
it's more
that
eggs.
was a teleport front moment.
Bulk
A bit-
bulls are
I
just
believe.
attractive
Not
places for
sure
zip
what the
lines of
team
all
is
kinds.
Like they-
intending to go.
Yep,
A bit awkward.
Behind us?
and sloped tunnels is again zip lines.
Brundle.
Because this team does have an intended place to hold. There are some platforms up,
Yeah, this is nice.
Why?
which is good. Could use a bit more.
Coming.
It's a lot better.
Like walking in.
Sloped,
Oh, sorry.
tunnels means zip lines can go up, as is
Triple control
mentioned
walking.
many times before.
And so is an oppressor. The oppressor's almost.
I'm pretty sure we harp on the zip line and the platform so often because it's hard to harp on the actual usage of the weapons when they use them so
Oh no!
well.
Yeah,
Thorians. Oh, I just.
radioactive Praetorians
I'm
are
not sure if I died of
extremely
fall damage or
dangerous because
gas.
they can move
Maybe a
pretty
little bit of
fast,
both.
and then when you're in the radiation zone,
I
it
think I
just
actually just
hurts
dashed
so
into
much.
the ceiling and it
They hurt
pushed
a lot,
me downward.
and-
That's the main thing.
Without any discrimination.
That
Yeah.
looked like a gas death.
But this is a good place to hold. It's pretty
Oh,
horizontally
another
open.
oppressor.
You can kite around, even when like one or two oppressors are in the same.
Oh,
Location.
Yeah.
This needs to die.
Oh, yeah, can
there
you
go.
ignite?
There you go. Good.
Good comms on ignition as well, coordinating who's igniting, who's VBing, etc.
Yep. They're really on top of this one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, LSLS versus Brundle. Now that's a good matchup I want to play.
LSLS VB, I mean LSLS specifically is a pretty good choice against those elite stuff,
There's another oppressor somewhere.
like elite
Right.
guards, because they have a ton of health and they don't ignite easily.
They,
Rumble.
yeah,
Doors,
their
another blade
ignition-
around.
Oh right, that was also a
Threshold
swarm
is
egg.
really high.
This isn't more
Yeah.
egg swarms. So we're
And
done with
pretty
the
much
mission
by the
with
time you
oppressors.
ignite them, they're dead.
This is when we managed to wipe to 3 egg waves. That would be astounding. I'll be honest, I think we would have to retire the team if we wiped to 3 egg waves. That would be a
So they've
moment.
dealt with the swarm egg.
Yeah.
Now it's
It's still
only
possible
regular
if
egg
you
waves.
throw hard enough.
That's true.
This is a bit
Anything is
more
possible
than enough
with
nitro, so they can pretty much take it pretty chill right now.
A lot of grunts.
So against radioactive Praetorians is where like stun from the minigun could be very helpful, just because you want to
front's front.
interrupt their like radioactive field.
Yeah. And you can't get close.
Yeah. Yeah, unlike regular Praetorians, you can't really get close to power attacking.
Oh god, this is a finger cave. I was gonna go out there and help you depot eggs, but maybe I don't want to go down into the fingers as LSLS gunner.
Yeah.
Crazy thought.
I don't want to go down into
Maybe-
the fingers as
Oh,
LSS
I
gunners. Parkour is
just
over.
bounced
on
I
top
don't
of the
want to go
fingers.
down into finger cave generally.
Good luck with that.
Well, it looks like you're going down there whether you want to or
There's
not,
a
I
single
guess.
grunt and 2
Mini
swarmers. What am I gonna do?
Definitely a choice.
Yeah.
What?
That is
Tragic
unfortunate.
meatball moment.
That is tragic.
Meatball.
Who's the meatball?
Purple.
Yeah, this repellent setup is pretty effective.
Um,
But this is mostly like pretty chill downtime when they're like
Yep.
casually pulling eggs one by one because there's no one out swarms.
Oh, wave.
As usual, power attacks are good against the presses when you don't miss them
Maybe
as
I should
client.
not be in the finger
You
game when
don't
there's
miss them as
5,000 watt
clients,
terror
right,
activate.
too.
I think that'd be a good decision.
possibly.
And oppressors.
Oh,
a
crowd's
nasty
behind.
time to stay in.
Shielding.
Good shield to gain space.
Pressure behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much to say. Pretty stable here.
Yep.
Could use a bit more repellent on the vertical wall to force them to path around longer around the corner, so you don't get surprised around the corner as much.
Yeah.
So it's a very minor nitpick.
In theory, if they wanted to, the team could have coordinated all 3 egg pulls.
Yeah, if they really wanted to, but
They could
it
have
doesn't
dealt
really
with it all
matter
at
in
the
this
same
case.
time. Might have saved time, but
Since it's the last stage, it doesn't really
Oh,
matter.
it's right.
Yep.
It's right here.
so
Somehow, just
I just barely survived.
There are grunts after us.
close. Shield to get the
Less
button
and
down.
less. Yep.
there are grunts. Oh, there are grunts in most
On the other
directions.
side, let's go down. Let's go down.
Okay.
This way.
Yep.
Oh, never mind.
Good
don't go down
call
that way.
to
Light.
coordinate where they're going.
Don't want to split up because of
Yeah.
lack of
I found the.
communication.
I'm falling down the drop pod, Carve.
Scout found the drop pod.
Oh yeah, I see the drop pod.
Drop pod goes down.
Yeah. I think probably nothing can go wrong at this point, right?
Yeah, I struggle to imagine things going wrong enough.
That zip
could
line
go
We
is
might
good
want to use
stuff,
plats
though.
instead of zip line. Though this works. Okay.
Okay, that works.
It was a good start.
Yeah.
Just hovering over the finger game.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but now the attempted
So the
clipping,
grunts
which
could
ends
walk
up
across
in
that.
Gunner being down.
Standing on the
open.
drop pod is just quite dangerous.
Yeah. Pretty good ETD one.
Yeah.
Very good
I
team
can't tell,
coordination.
but it seems
weapon
like several
usage.
iron rules were burned just on that.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
don't
that
go
really
out.
doesn't
Shit.
really matter.
Why?
You
At
stepped.
the end
I
of the day.
thought you were stepping. You were inside, so I
down
threw
on
the
the
clusters, and then you
steps.
stepped back out, so you died to the clusters.
Very tragic.
Damn it.
Overall, good pacing.
Yeah.
The
Good
window
teamwork.
where you can get good.
Nothing too
good
significant
end
apart
screen
from stage
cluster
1
value is
being a
very
bit
narrow.
messy at the start.
Requires very precise timing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that dive was
That was
easy.
very easy.
53-minute
amount-
dive.
From how
Yeah.
much we just fucked
Pretty
her.
good.
Yeah,
It's
that
still
was
alive.
that was a throw dive.
Oh my god.